Hello, this is Lisa Fugel, your instructor for your course, and I wanted to say great job this week. You just finished your first week, and I'm very impressed with the interactions, very thoughtful responses. I think that it was great that you all picked a different vulnerable population, gave each other some great insight to those populations, and I think got all of us thinking about how we could better care for those populations. I also liked how you brought in real life experiences. You're all nurses, and you have experiences that you can pull in already from the work that you've already are doing, have done, and thinking about the content that you're learning and how it could patients could be affected both positively and negatively. So great reflections, great job this week. There's a couple of areas that I do want to help you with. Most of the points were not taken off because of content, rather not following the rubric. One, not having enough responses to the discussion, so I want to make sure that you do go back and look at the rubric. And then the other was APA. So if you look at your screen, under Course Resources, you can see here that there's APA Format Guiding, APA Format Guide. And if you scroll down to the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see Suggested Resources. Click onto APA. Okay, and then you can go into each of these. You can click on each of these and go in further. I'm going to click on APA Overview and Workshop, and then when you get into here you might have to then just click here to get into the resource. I'm going to scroll down until I see General APA Format. One of the things that I felt was has been beneficial in the past for other students is this PowerPoint slide presentation. So when you click on that, it'll open up the PowerPoint slide presentation, and you can scroll through each slide and look for maybe an area that you were struggling with. But I would recommend reviewing this PowerPoint. It's a nice quick overview, shows you specific examples of how to set your APA up. You can see as I scroll down, it's talking about being clear, concise, just how to write the language. But when you're setting up APA Format, typically, this is showing a literature review, which is typically what you are going to do, the format that you're going to follow, which includes a title page, an introduction, and a list of references. The next slide shows an experimental report, which has a lot more that you need to include, including a title page, an abstract. You do not need to include an abstract, so I just wanted to point that out, that an abstract is not needed. And then as you scroll down, it just tells you a little bit more about APA, how to set it up, that it's typed, double-spaced, 1-inch margins, etc., which those things you all got, no problem. But there was just a few other details that needed to be fixed. One of the other things I want to point out is your title page. Typically here you can see it says Running Head and then the title of your paper. So that running head actually is only on that first page. The second page you can see then changes to just the title of what you have there. So utilize this resource as needed. I think it'll help clarify APA. OWL is a great resource. I want to go back into your course. Give me a minute here. Go back to my dashboard, click on my course, and I'm just going to scroll down until I see week 2. So week 2 includes advocacy for elderly, and with what I've heard about you and I know about each of you so far, you've got experience in healthcare, in nursing, including working with the elderly. And we know that the elderly population is definitely a vulnerable population. So definitely reflect on, as you're reading information, you're going through your readings, you're going through the course assignments, think about maybe patients that you have taken care of in the past, how what you're learning could have helped them, could help them in the future. I look forward to another great week, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.